Take a look in my face. I give no fucks. Ask about it, they know us. Ask about it, they win in this race. Been in first place and never slowed up. Real niggas take. So if you're fake, you get no love. Doing what it takes. Take a look in my face. I give no fucks. Ask about it, they know us. Ask about it, they know us. Win in this race. Been in first place and never slowed up. Real niggas take. So if you're fake, you get no love.
Over here.
What it takes.
All right.
Take a look in my face. I give no fucks.
You know.
They know us.
Who know?
They give a fuck what they talking about. Money talks. I don't hear them talking loud. Bushel walks. Niggas about to walk them out. Fuck around with the paper, we gon' chalk the sound. Hawk them down. Doctors had to stitch them up. Lost some fam, where they had to pick them up. Off the sounds coming out the pickup truck like screams and such. You ain't never seen this much. We keep it pimpin'. You ain't never see me limpin'. Keep some bitches. No need to be specific. Need the bitches. Fuck with it, lead the ditches. Feed the fishes. Nigga, my whole team is vicious. Problem isn't what you wanted to be. Problem is you just ain't fucking with me. But make us pop up, give you something to see. My goon just riding like what's under the V. Keep it moving and we keep improving. Plus we teach the students not to keep it chewing. Learn your lessons, on your blessings. Nigga, if you put in the work, why you stressing? Keep on rhyming hard. Pressure makes dollars and basically you find a star. Keep on rhyming hard and grinding hard. Pressure makes dollars and basically you find a star. Otherwise, hit a bust pipe. To be the loud mouth on a drunk night. Play spades popping and we trump tight. You can find out what the trunk like. Put your body in it. Hope they find you in it. Put a check on your brain, help you mind your business. You been in first place, never mind you niggas. If you ever looking for me, I'm around the thickest.
Who know?
Been in first
You
place
know.
and never slowed up. Real niggas take
The voice and the music at Four Corners Boxing.
Take a look in my face.
We give no fucks. Ask about us, they know us. Ask about us, they know us. Y'all know what it is and who it is.
Huh?
Y'all know what it is and who it is.
Huh?
Y'all know what we doing and where we at.
With it.
It's Four Corners Boxing, bringing it to you live and direct. 15 rounds of boxing Wednesday night. Y'all know what it is and who it is, huh? Uno.
Yo.
Shout out to King Kai as well on the track,
Yeah, the
man.
bro, King Kai. That's what we do.
ATM, them Fetty
That's
Boys,
off that
1010
EP.
Boys.
They know us. Check that. All streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms,
y'all
you
hear.
hear me?
For sure, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Bar for bar, pound for pound.
Do
Y'all
that.
want some of this work around the town, you heard?
We could do that.
Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, Staten Island, where y'all want to do this at? What booth y'all want to do this at? Because we would going to any arena,
Pretty
any
much,
booth.
Pretty much. You heard? I mean,
know.
on the spot, too. Don't come with no written shit.
There go the heavyweight champion of the world.
World.
Big Mo is in the building on the stream.
Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Yeah, there we go.
What's good? What's good, yeah?
What's
good,
good
my
with you?
guy?
What's going on? How's that good for doing, man? You got that shit out of somebody's candy ass already and repaired it, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Some repair,
Big
man.
Mo is in the building. It's Four Corners Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Four Corners is back again. It's your host, Fight Night X.
Yeah.
To the right of me, I got two gunners that's ready to bing your shit. The maniac is here. He's back. He was out last week, but he's back this week. You heard? He's here to pick the world up and straight drop it on your fucking head. And you know it's Uno, you know, man. Fight Night Uno doing what he do best, man. Giving y'all more music, dropping it on more beats. And then he comes in here and he drops it for us right here as we're round after round, bar for bar, pound for pound. The hardest motherfucker on these beats in town. We got all the championships because behind the lens, y'all know that is James Bond. Corner pocket shots. Yeah, 40 is in the building. Thursday nights, Wednesday is Four Corners. Thursday nights is 40 Central. Tune in. Again, smash that like button. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all see that we got the Cash App up there. Send a little something out because that's how we continue to make this shit happen. How we continue to get new equipment. How we continue to travel state to state to keep bringing y'all the hottest content. And if you want to join us, you're more than welcome to. You know what I'm saying? Next trip is coming up soon. February 24th, Edgar Balanga. We going down there to Orlando, Florida, Caribe Royale. We going to get to it, though. We gonna get to it. We gonna put y'all on to what's happening right about now. It's about that time.
Oh, yeah.
We gonna cook it up for you.
Jenny, what up?
Jen, sis, you know she's always first in tune, you
So,
heard?
fellas, I'm not gonna lie. We all three gonna need our aprons because it's in the basement right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a little chilly chill.
Yeah, but it's so
Yeah,
right.
but we
It's
gonna
that New
cook
York
up.
cold, baby.
Yeah,
That
this is
New
what
York
we
cold.
do. This is what we do in any temperatures.
That's it. I mean, we the fire we about to spit.
Exactly. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
have the fire department on standby.
You know what I'm saying?
It might get crazy.
Yeah.
Can we cook it up and burn this bitch better than Better Beef? Can we cook up and burn this bitch
Hey.
better than Better Beef? Can we go 20 for 20 up in this bitch?
Hey, man. First off, you sounded more enthused about him on, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you got to let the people know you don't rock with that.
I was Team Mundo last Saturday. Ain't gonna lie, but Better Beef continues to prove why he's the most destructive puncher in the sport of boxing today.
Yo.
20 for 20, my
20
head.
for 20. You
Get him
gotta-
an ESPN segment, yo. He's almost at 30 for
definitely.
30. you
He's
heard?
almost at a 30 for 30.
He won't fight that long, but shit, he's close.
Listen, and
Yeah.
the way he does it, man, like the way he does it, first off, that ring, I mean, you know, the ring they fought in, you
Where's
could,
the belt? Where's the
one
belt?
step from the corner, they was in the middle of the ring. That's probably the smallest ring I ever seen. You know, it's like a 10 by 10 foot type of ring.
Mo stepped off for a second. He coming
Mo?
back.
Oh, the heavyweight champ of the world? I don't know.
Mo,
He's
where
still
you
on.
at?
Yo, Mo Boogie, where you at, man? Yo, Mo, don't be going
James,
fan
can
them
you
on
pass
us.
the bell when you get a chance,
Yo,
please?
Mo, don't be going fan them on us over there, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But yeah, Butter Beef. It was all jab work. I mean, it's pretty much all jab work, that fight, man. The jab looked devastating. And he was hitting him with every one of them. It was almost like Caleb couldn't get away from the jab if he wanted to.
Yeah.
There was no using your footwork because the ring was so small.
10
Yeah.
by 10.
So yeah, so it was like it was a perfect
They
situation.
fought in the crib.
They fought.
They
Nah,
fought in
for
the
real.
baby crib.
No, for real. Like
That shit was a phone booth.
There was a time where they showed Caleb come from the corner, and it was one step to the middle of the ring. I never seen no shit like that. But back to Butter Beef. Jab is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I said off air to the bros, that jab was looking almost as good as T-Buzz shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as the sharpness, the efficiency, and the power behind it. Like that's a power jab. That's not no measuring jab. It's a difference. You know, some
Yeah,
people
yeah,
use the
yeah.
jab to measure to set up other shots. He was using that as the power as a power shot.
Yeah, yeah.
The body work, he was killing him to the body, and he's the first one to put Caleb down, right?
Yes.
First
Both.
man to put Caleb Smith
Drop
down,
and stop.
man.
Both.
Drop
Yeah,
and
so he
stop.
did both,
Word.
and it was the work put in. I mean, from the first round, he came out
Correct.
straight jab, 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 jab,
Yeah.
and there was nothing else Caleb could do. So shout out to Caleb. He tried, I guess. He looked extra slow,
Yeah.
and he kept going for that one left hook.
Maybe if he had a bigger ring.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a setup.
X, you know, X,
know what I
X
mean?
is
But-
in love with the size.
Shout out to
of
Better
the
Bird
ring.
Beef, man.
Yo.
He's a problem. I don't know. 20 for 20. Hey, that was kind of.
Hey,
that
yeah.
was. Yeah.
Whoa.
That was kind of. Oh, shout out to
The
all
pause
dot,
committee ain't
all dot in the
here
building.
today.
Eric was good.
Yes.
Maniac was good.
Yeah.
Joining us.
Look,
They
man,
joining us.
Look, let's put this in perspective. Coming into this fight, we all felt. Let me not say all. I know I did. I think X as well. We started to see a decline in Better Beef in his last couple of fights. He still was destructive, but just didn't look himself. Looked like age, Father Time was catching up, and we said, "Wow, this fighter here, he's fighting next." Could be the one to probably, peel the tail on the donkey here. Like, bang, got him. But no. Better Beef said, time out. For all the doubters that think I'm on the decline, I got something for you. And my man was on destruction mode.
Came out swinging.
Word.
He came in.
rushed him.
He came in with his construction Timbs and his North Face and the hoodie, and he came down. He came ready for war, man.
He had a Carhartt on. Fucking
That
North
Carhartt,
Face.
yeah. He had
Word.
the Carhartt with a Scully on to the side.
On
You
the
know what I'm
tilt.
saying? One ear cover, one ear not. And he came for business, man. Like Uno mentioned, Better Beef jab was on point. His boxing ability does not get enough credit. guys, this is an intelligent fighter. He doesn't go in there and just mow.
Little arms and all.
Correct. He doesn't go in there and just mow his fighters. He does it strategically. He has a plan on what he's doing. He takes his time when he does it. And what's funny is, right, Uno, when you see him fight, it don't look all special, like damn. When he lands, yeah. But when he's doing it, it just, damn, it should just look simple. But it's deeper than that. Callum Smith, he was just outmatched. And he out-jabbed the jabber. That's what's crazy.
That was the thing.
He out-jabbed the jabber who had a 4-inch height advantage, who had the length advantage.
Nigga ain't throw the jab. He barely threw it.
Was he intimidated? I don't know. Maybe from that first punch, he said, oh, shit.
It looked like it.
He said, man, oh, man.
Man.
I better get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
And he couldn't go nowhere.
He couldn't go
It was
nowhere.
a steel
Like I
cage
said,
match.
he was like a mouse on a glue trap. He just couldn't go nowhere. He was stuck. And he stood on the ropes, and Buddy McGirt is telling him in the corner, bozo, because I know that's what he wanted to say, move your ass.
But
Get out of there.
where though, Maniac?
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
Let's go
but
to the heavyweight champ.
at least from there to there, something be, you know why, Uno, at least. Because you already know you do not want a puncher to tee off on you.
Yeah.
At least
Not on the
make
ropes.
him- Not on the ropes.
Yeah.
And Callum was trying to.
And those are doing nothing.
He thought he
Miles
was
on the
Canelo
ropes,
fan,
into
man.
every punch. Every time he moved was into the punch.
Yeah, the
You know what I'm saying? That nigga moved into the jab every time he moved
Couldn't
his
move
head.
nowhere else,
Nigga
bro.
could not go nowhere.
Yeah,
man.
the bottom line is this, man. He looked impressive, and he did it against a formidable opponent. This
Very
wasn't no
formidable.
Mickey Mouse.
Not at
His
all.
only L came from Canelo via decision.
He made it look easy.
And he made it look easy. So, before we get into what's next for him, let's hear what the heavyweight champ of the world gotta say.
Get him, Mo.
Yeah, it was the only, like I said, I'll piggyback off what you guys said. The only thing I didn't like was that the ring was small, but it was going to happen either way, whether it was a small ring, whether it was a regulation ring, however you want to put it. He was prey. He
That's
was
a
prey.
copy.
And Better V was going to eat. It didn't matter. And what a lot of people are taking away from Better V is his IQ. He had good footwork. He cut the ring off. He was very patient. He took away all of Caleb Smith's strengths. He took away the jab that everybody said, oh, Caleb could beat him with the jab. He took it away. Even when Caleb did attempt to throw it, he ate it. Then he was throwing feints. He actually used a better jab than Caleb did, and it wasn't even a full extension. It was a short jab, short and pop back, and had him dazed a couple of times during the fight. And then as we knew, he was going to work the body, go up top. After a while, Caleb Smith even said it himself, like, he's not a boxer. He's just determined, and he uses his power to break you down. And that's what he did. He chopped that tree down till it fell. It was as simple as that. Beautiful game plan. He didn't go outside his comfort zone. He actually used the jab a lot more than I've seen him using any other fight. And he broke the guy down that everyone's saying that can beat him and take his straps. And we already saw, and I told everybody, I predicted it for weeks. I said round 7 or 8, and he finished him at 7. Because I watched how he break guys down. And it was only a matter of time. And when you got a guy that, see, there's a difference when it comes to boxing. It's like when you got a guy that can take shots and he's constantly moving forward for 12 rounds, but then you got to take those same shots, 8 out of 10 times that guy is going to win the fight. 8 out of 10 times. Unless he just goes out there and just goes off his game plan and gets caught with a crazy shot, which has happened. But when you're disciplined and patient like Better V was, these are the results. Now, I know we're going to talk about the next topic, so I ain't going to jump into who's next.
I mean, we all know who's next. We all
X,
know.
go ahead, X. What's good?
What's good, bro? Talk about
Get
it.
started. Let's talk about it.
What we doing?
Everybody know I'm not the biggest Better Be fan. I feel like he hits behind the head a lot.
Which he does.
He does.
Everybody that he's knocked out has got hit behind the head. That was a little ass ring.
Smallest ever.
I don't know what's up with his
You know that-
visa issues, but Canada, and okay, he's the champ. He got 3 straps, so he gets home field advantage, right? But he still remains, and still the unified light heavyweight champion of the world. And you gotta give credit where credit is due.
Correct.
Put some respect on his name.
Oh, yeah.
If he's not on your pound for pound list, then go look over your list. I don't care if he's number 10, 9, or 8.
Yeah, he's on that list.
Got to be on the pound for pound list.
Yes.
20 for 20.
After that, yeah, definitely. After doing that to Callum.
I thought Callum was the one. I was like, okay, Yardy was putting paws on him, stumbled him a little. But like I said, Better be if once he's hurt, he attacks right back. He won't let you follow up. He won't let you continue to wobble him and hurt him or put him down. He's been down before, got himself back up and scored himself a knockout. You know what I'm saying? Like, his defense is his offense. He's one of the best in the world. And Smith,
Hurts to say it, X, huh?
No.
Look at he's
I
so
thought
painful.
I thought Smith
Killing him
I
softly.
thought Smith would take him into deep waters
Me too.
and drown him. You know?
I knew something was wrong as soon as I saw that goddamn ring,
I
man.
didn't think drown him, but I think,
Yeah.
but I really thought he was gonna take him to deep waters. I thought Better Beef would win the fight. I picked him, but I thought he was gonna look bad doing it, and I was wrong by miles. So, you know, I like it because now, not only that, the fight with Bivol has more steam. Bivol. Just like Uno say. Yeah, you know what? When we say it, we have to say Bivol.
Okay.
The vampire voice.
Okay, but
Bivol.
check it, right?
All right, so
Yo, man.
He got rid of Smith. Smith
Yeah,
ain't
he
the
got
one,
rid of him.
right? Bivol is the one that everyone's saying it is.
Correct.
Right?
X, what we
Fine.
talked about, X?
Is Bivol the one, right?
No.
Is Bivol the one? Can
He is
Bivol,
not.
the way that Better Beef started this, he started off the gate on Callum Smith.
yes.
And I he was watching Uno, and I'm like, he has to. He has to do this right now.
Yes.
Smith is a younger, strong, hungry fighter.
Yes.
He jumped on him from the gate and
Yes.
took that heart from him ASAP.
Yes.
Right?
And you're right. And I think that was important, right?
Very
He-
important.
He told him from the rip, he said, you have no chance. And once you implement that, it's a mental thing, right? You start to say, oh man, this guy, he's the real deal. And we kind of saw it already. It's like,
Yeah, it was instant.
it just looked like,
was instant. It
it's
was
a
instant.
matter of time. It's just a matter of time, man.
Bro.
And Better Beef just took the fight out of
took
him
his
early.
heart
I'll
from
give
him early.
Bivol an advantage in the sense over Smith is that Bivol's gonna buy. He gonna use that jab.
Yes.
But see the difference with his
He's
jab.
gonna use his legs.
Yeah, he gonna use that, but does he really have the pop? Callum got NyQuil power, right? Supposedly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 29
He
wins,
does.
21
He
He got
does,
knockouts.
21
right?
NyQuil.
Bivol is a technician more.
Yes.
So
Way
yeah,
more.
you're gonna be able to land. He's gonna land too. His jab is gonna hurt you more than yours. It's gonna
Yeah,
hurt him,
But
right?
Bivol shit is not sticking around. He didn't do it with Canelo. You know, he boxed Canelo's face up
Yeah.
and was out of there.
Yeah,
Canelo
yeah.
tried to, you know what I'm saying? But I think I felt Canelo slept on Bivol as well because he was on the high horse, right?
Yeah, he was feeling himself a little bit.
He was feeling himself.
Arthur has the size, and Arthur has good legs too. The way
Yeah.
he cuts off the
Precise.
ring, you know, he
Yeah, yeah,
bounces
yeah.
as
Precise.
well. He had a little
Precise.
bounce.
Precise.
Yeah,
He got
yeah,
a little
yeah.
He will
anyway in
cut
him in
you
the sense
off.
that
Yeah, yeah.
he's
Yeah.
flat-footed. He don't really, but he's always.
yeah,
And he throws
It's
these
weird.
little
Yeah,
beep
'cause-
beep beeps
Yeah.
that don't look like it. Man, he ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, Ninja on the floor.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. When you see him fight, it doesn't look, wow, yo. It's just like, okay. And it's like, damn. But when you look at it in depth, bro, he's a
Punishing.
great
Mulling you
fighter.
away, breaking you down.
Correct. And
Punishing him.
I think when we talk about the undisputed fight between him and Bivol, because we got to continue the trend in 2024,
Yeah.
because 2023 was the undisputed year, male and female.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely.
So they got to set the tone because we want to keep it like that. And this is the biggest fight. If there's about 3 fights that I think needs to happen
This
in
year.
2024, right? 1 is Canelo Benavidez. 2 is Bivol Better Beef. 3, I don't know yet. It got to be another 3.
It's to be decided.
But those two for sure. Look, real quick, because I don't want to get in depth into that fight until it's signed, and then we gonna do what we always do. But just a quick peek, just through the peek hole, give you a little in depth how I could kind of see this fight going. Yes, Bivol is the more superior boxer. Bivol has the better jab, but Better Beef, his skill set is not that much less than Bivol.
It's just search and destroy.
It's good, and then the thing is, Bivol he not
not a killer at all.
and Better Beef is gonna get to him. The question is gonna become, how does he take Better Beef's power? Because he's gonna get touched. I don't care what anybody
He
tells
hurts
me.
everyone.
And once he touches him, if he can't take it, you already know that'll be 21 with 21 NyQuils, the extra strength. I told you, he's not the over-the-counter. NyQuil is the Walgreens. When you say, yo, I need help, open this up for me. I need that shit in the back. Yeah.
They need your ID for
They
that
need,
shit.
yeah, exactly. Because he's not playing with you.
This was a 7th round knockout, and in 7 rounds, Better Beef threw 471 punches.
Crazy.
It didn't even look like it.
And he was hitting him with every jab.
It didn't look like it.
He hit him with every
He landed
jab.
182 punches to Smith's 59. Smith
Damn.
threw 366 punches, only landed 59.
Shit, that
And
shit
how
sound
many of
worse than
that was
Haney
power
Cobra.
punches? The percentage was power punches.
So, Mo,
His defense is that good?
what you think? What
The
you,
offense is.
First, do you see Better Beef and Bevo happening? One.
Yeah,
and
it's gonna
two,
happen.
If it does, how you see it going? Real quick.
Well,
you don't
they
have to
already
get down
announced-
to a science.
They already announced that fight is definitely happening. It's gonna happen It's gonna happen after Ramadan because Better Beef is Muslim, so they're looking to have that fight after April. So sometime between May and July, expect that fight. They said 3 months, so you're figuring about June, about July for that fight. I expect Better Beef to do what he do. I expect him to go in there.
Round table, what up?
I expect him to go in there, and I expect him to not stray away from what he's done for the last 20 fights, and stick to his game plan and do what he do. What I think is going to be shocking to people, I think his IQ is going to be a little more shocking than what people expect, because they expect him to be like a one-sided trick pony, and that's not the case for him. He said he doesn't train for that. He trains for 12 rounds and however the fights come to him. But I think he's going to test Bivol to the limit. And the one thing about Bivol, you stated it, Maniac, when you got a guy because Bivol is a technician. I like the way he fights. He's a technician. He's got great boxing IQ, great footwork. He uses his advantage, which is the jab. He doesn't take a lot of risks in fights. And in order to beat a guy like Better Beef, you got to take certain risks, because this is the guy that's going to come for you for 12 rounds nonstop. Like the Energizer Bunny. And we saw with Smith. Smith didn't take risks. And when he attempted,
he tried to throw his haymakers.
When he thought he was going to, he was getting cracked.
He's getting cracked, yeah.
Bivol is definitely going to be in for it's either going to be a long night of punishment or it's going to be an early one again. So he's going to have to not just be a boxing technician, but he's going to have to actually go in there and risk it all, because this is undisputed. This don't come around very often. You know what I'm saying? He gotta go all out. So if we don't get that type of a ball, it's gonna be punishment. It's gonna be punishment.
Yeah, I give him a slight, my full mo, because we do gotta remember, he's half Asian and Russian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
This is a
he's a
Russian
different type of.
unification.
His breed should be able to withstand some of the cold that Better Beef gonna bring to him.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he's from the same country as Triple G.
No.
He's not from the same country. He's just straight Russian.
He's not from Kazakhstan.
He's Asian through Russia, or something like that.
Okay.
Like Eastern European.
Yeah.
That breed. Yeah. Okay.
You know, Better Beef, he eat that raw bear meat. You know what I'm saying? That's straight. Yo, I'm telling you. And you know, they found some kind of some stuff in his body.
HGH, high levels of HGH.
So, listen, I know Cousin Frank. Yo, Cousin Frank, if you watching, shout out to you. He's been on everybody cheating scandal, every damn
The
'Cause the
conspiracy
Frank is
theory.
Right with it.
everything. But listen,
A lot of
he's
shit,
on
yeah.
to something because believe it or not, I think every fighter uses something. Now I'm not saying to cheat, but to get an advantage. You know, whether it's be making weight. We saw what happened to Virgil Ortiz. That was one of the reasons he was in the situation he was, trying to kill himself, taking stuff to make 147, and it backfired on him, and he ended up going through
Allegedly,
what
allegedly.
yeah, everything's allegedly, but motherfuckers are taking it.
But
Excuse my language. Yeah.
let me just make this clear, man. Shout out to Bivol.
Bivol.
He's not the guy. He's not the guy to get it done.
Yeah.
Cause like Mo said, right? You gotta take the risk, right? You with this dude, Burger Beef, the Burger Beef.
The bird
I'm gonna start calling him the Burger Beef, like the BX, the Burger Beef. Yo,
like
you gonna
that.
have to go and take it from this nigga, B.
You have to fight.
And guess who's
You
the
have
one to
fight.
do it?
Thank you, Jose.
Watch this.
Appreciate that.
The only nigga that got the cojones,
Yeah, we know where he's at.
Benavidez.
The
Yes.
Mexican
Move on
monster.
up.
Yes.
Yeah, because you're not backing
El
down the
monstruo
young guy.
mexicano.
He's the only nigga, and he's been ready. He's been the weight.
Yeah.
he's a natural light heavy.
Yeah,
It's not gonna hurt him.
he's kind of a weight bully,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
ask me.
yeah. So guess what's gonna happen, man? You ain't getting Canelo right away, Benavidez.
No.
So you want to do something that's distant. You go up to light heavy.
Yes.
You go get them belts after he's undisputed.
Yes.
Your first fight up, the Bird of Beef.
Hey.
You beat the Bird of Beef your first fight up undisputed, and you say,
You
no,
ain't-
Nello, I'm coming back
Yeah.
down for yours. That's how it's gonna happen, man.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can tell, you can tell him
listen.
come back up to like
Yeah,
heavyweight
nah.
now,
We
papa.
want Nello to have his event. Nah.
That's a big task. I like that, though.
Now I'm gonna force your hand. You want the money fight, right? That's gonna make it money.
I always
If he
felt-
goes
I
up and
always
beats
felt-
Brother Beef, gets undisputed on his first fight up, and then calls out Nello's gonna have to take it.
I always felt
Period.
Nello had a better chance against Better Beef than against Bevo.
And it was funny. You're 100% correct. We even with Dream, we spoke about that stylistically.
Stylistically.
because Better Beef it's there to be hit more. Like we said, Bevo's
there.
a technician, and he doesn't take risks. Better Beef is gonna take risks. Those kind of fighters are good for Canelo
Better
because they're gonna
Beef
be in his wheelhouse.
Is there to hit. The only
Yeah.
thing is that you have to fight. You have to fight. And David Benavidez will fight him. A Canelo Alvarez will fight him. Now, can they take what he brings? That's yet to be seen.
That's another question.
No, that's another question. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us, man. Eric Harris, Dad, my boy Timothy Stoudemire,
Yes.
the Boxing Round Table, Jose, Rico, Rafael Rincon. What it do, my hitters, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Smash that like button, share it, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. It's Wednesday night, Four Corners again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
most
I
definitely.
mean,
So-
we got that. Before.
We could go on. We could go on. We could go on.
So look, the bottom line is this: we all want it. The undisputed Bevo Better Beef. Let's hope
Coming
we
soon,
get it.
coming soon.
It gotta happen. There's no one else for either fight at 175. But there was another fight, the co-main event.
It was a great card last week. Not for nothing.
And Billy.
And
And
Billy.
Wild Boy and Billy.
Yo.
Versus
Yo,
my boy
yo.
Murdoch.
That dude, nah.
Shout out to Murdoch, son.
Shout out to Murdoch.
Yo, Murdoch.
He had to been on some shit,
Yo,
right?
that fight, listen.
He had to been on some shit.
That fight,
There's no way, son.
that,
The way he was getting hit, son, that shit was a video.
yo,
Yo.
that was no bueno.
Oh,
Murder,
shit, he
shout
will
out.
die.
You
He
know,
will be
back.
Now, you know what that reminded me of, Uno? On the block, when we there, and you like, yo, y'all gotta fight. And, and Billy was that one dude, because he just loads.
He just throws
Bang,
everything.
bang.
Just like
He
that.
just like that.
Just like that.
He just, man, he
causes
was throwing
damage.
haymakers. I mean, he throws with conviction. And Murdoch was getting rocked, bro, like a fresh pair of kicks. He was getting rocked, bro. And I'm like, yo,
Christian
but
and Billy.
damn, bro, why you getting beat like that?
But he was
hating it at
He was
first.
taking them shit. So he started going to the body, and Billy started going to the body, started breaking him down.
And Billy,
But
and
this-
Billy was
Yo,
shooting.
dude, the highlights they showing his.
Yo.
He was catching neck. He was catching whiplash every.
Yo.
Shout out to Murdoch's
Murdoch
corner though.
had the cookie on
Yeah.
this
And you know-
eye, the lump on the head over here.
They was
like,
giving funny. Remember the shit they was saying at the bottom for every fighter. Murdoch's shit was, remember I told you, he said he was dedicating that fight to his 5-year-old daughter.
Oh man.
So I'm telling you, man, if his corner ain't throwing that towel, oh
was
my
going-
goodness,
he was going
He
down
was
that
not
ring.
gonna. Yeah, he was gonna.
Yeah, he-
literally
that
go
was
out
what,
on
a
his
10
tail.
round. It was a 10-round fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stopped it in 8, right?
And Billy, just to let y'all know, Christian and Billy, he's a French Canadian boxer, 26-0, 22 knockouts. From Canada.
Yeah.
He's 168
Super
pounds.
middleweight.
He has one of the Continentals and
Yeah,
No, don't get me started.
He has an
Don't get me
international
started.
and an intercontinental,
And he
whatever
has
that means.
And the Kennedy Fried Chicken 3-piece with French fries belt too.
More
Like,
belts than who?
That's
yo,
fit. Nah, that's
he-
H&M. Those is H&M's, man.
Those are Five Below belts.
Marshalls?
Yeah, Marshalls. Listen, one thing about boxing, guys, and this is the watered down part. Unfortunately, there's too many belts, right? First of all, you got 4 major belts per division. There's 17 weight classes. So, right, 4 times 17, James, do the math, because I ain't doing it.
68.
So there you
68
go.
title champions.
68?
There you go.
So
State
68 world champions plus interim
See,
champions.
I don't believe it. Do the math at home right now.
So now you got interim champions,
And
right?
you got silver champions.
Then you got silver,
regular,
regular, then
Continental,
intercontinental, international.
Internationals,
Bro, this is a disaster.
NATOs.
All that
Potato.
means is
but
we're milking you.
But I'm not mad at the Continentals and Internationals because those are ranking belts.
That's what gets
right?
you
And they
ranked.
lead
That's
to
what
the-
gets you
That
that
they
gets
money.
you in the top 15.
They'll get
to
you
the
in
top
the
10.
conversation.
Now,
So
when
you
you start
need
picking
those.
up the silvers and the regulars, it's like crackerjack shit for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want a
it's-
shot. And Billy was. He couldn't pour his heart out anymore. I am going to do anything that needs to be done to fight Canelo. Canelo is the fight that I need. That is the fight that everybody
Stop it.
needs
Yeah,
that
yeah,
fight.
Yeah. That's he going for the bag. I mean, you can never blame a man, but he absolutely had he even
He brings action. He's perfect
You
for
know, but
Canelo
niggas
to
know,
just.
it's because they know Canelo got a few fights left.
Yeah.
So everybody trying to give it, yo, bro, there's nothing you could do.
He's
So,
full. Listen,
Yo,
he has an exciting style, but he is a buffet plate
for real.
at
He gets hit
168. He
crazy.
will get
He was
cooked
getting hit by Murdoch.
by
Easy.
The
somebody.
Australian
at-
Rohan Murdoch came into the fight 27-2 with 27-2 with 19 knockouts. So Murdoch, he's a big boy. He could
Yeah,
punch
yeah.
himself, and he could take one for sure.
Definitely.
Who-
Definitely could.
Who's on people's who's on promoters line right now more? Is it Murdoch or is it Billy?
They both are.
They both are.
They both gonna be on the
Nah,
same
they both
card on
gonna get
different
calls.
fights. Watch.
Yeah. Nah, listen.
Yeah.
If you got look,
Angel
man,
Perez is on. Angel Perez, what it do, my G?
Angie,
Angie.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
cousin.
Cuzzo, what it do?
Oh,
Brooklyn,
man.
what up? You heard?
You're not getting invited to the barbecue this summer for that mess,
Don't
up.
get it twisted, y'all.
I heard
Look,
you, Mo.
man, that was definitely an exciting co-main event. Like I said, and Billy, he's a fighter that's exciting. So yes, promoters, that I know his manager's phone is gonna be ringing, but he's fooled at 168. So I'm gonna be eager to see who he fights next. Murdoch,
Good action though.
somebody.
Morel?
168. There's
Morel?
Pacheco. There's Balanga. There's Caleb Plant looking to get back.
Munguia's caught up already.
Munguia, Ryder. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these guys are Morel. Oh man,
Charlo
Morel
need
will
to fight.
cook him. Morel.
Charlo.
Oh man, Morel and Billy would be good because Morel ain't gonna get himself a top fight
Caleb
in no
Plant.
time soon. So when
None
Billy,
of them are, so they might as well just team up.
Yeah.
Might as well match
Mo, real quick before we move on, your thoughts on M. Billy?
It's summed up. We was in that discussion, but yeah, he was exciting. He was at home in Canada. He put on a performance like that, but he has no defense. He got no defense. He don't got no head movement,
He did
and
get
he
hit.
looked like a knock'em sock'em robot
Yeah,
too.
hit you back.
Like that's just,
Lisa, what
listen
it do?
against more discipline, more
What up,
experience,
Lisa?
and more power punching guys. Listen, Murdoch got punched, right? He can punch, but he don't got pop. If he had Pop, bro, Billy would have been flatlined. He would have been going goo goo gaga early in that fight.
Murdoch got
And
19
we know-
knockouts in 27 wins.
Listen,
He could pop.
no. He
He
had
just
it
wasn't
against
popping enough.
He don't got pop because if he had somebody that would have had some pop to it, bro, Billy would have got dropped a long time ago. He's exciting because he's young, he's Canadian, and he got that heart. But like he throws a lot. And one thing I'm watching, he doesn't keep his punches tight. He's throwing very wide. So he's throwing wide. If you're a counter puncher, why he's throwing wide, you can slip, boom, catch him with a shot. You know, Cousin Frank, I know he watching. That's Cousin Frank thing, catch him with the counter. But when he gets better challenges, it's gonna show. It's gonna show that 168, they're gonna eat him alive.
Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. There was another fight. The main event of the ESPN
fight-
Plus.
The fight of the night.
The fight of the night. We had a bantamweight champion, Jason Maloney, defending
fight.
his WBO against Saul Sanchez.
Let's give him a round of applause.
Yeah, man, what a fight. That was X. Go ahead, X. You spit your 16 first.
Let's get ready to rumble. The lighter weight classes, they don't get the love and respect that they
Yeah,
deserve.
I hate that, and I hate that shit.
It's always
'Cause-
a rumble.
Yeah, and they fight, bro.
You can
They
be the best
skill.
action.
Yeah, like come on,
Yeah,
man. You
Jason
can't call
Jason
yourself
Maloney is the
a
best out of
boxing
Maloney
fan
brothers to me.
if you don't like the lower weight classes. I don't want to hear that shit.
Shout out to every fighter that steps in the ring and they put their lives on the line, male and female. Every
Absolutely.
time. They give it
Absolutely.
their all.
Good,
Even
boss.
Even when we don't feel like it sometimes, of course, boxing critics, us, the media that watch, we chew them up. This shit right here chewed up every other fight on the card, though there was knockouts from Better BF, and then Billy was exciting. These two stood toe to toe for 12 rounds for the championship. Never stepped back. The Maloney's, the Maloney brothers from Australia,
Yo,
they get
come.
criticized
They
a
get
lot.
shaken.
They
They
fight.
got their L's.
Yeah, but
But
they
yet
shaking
they're what? Andrew's a former world champion.
yeah,
Jason is a current champion.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you
Right.
don't never give up, right?
Nah.
You gotta ring the bell for that.
No,
Gotta
I'm
box
saying?
them kangaroos.
No.
They know they get it
been
jumping. They
sparring
get you
kangaroos
shaking.
since
And they
the-
big time fans
Yeah,
because
they
you know
get
when
it
the fights are
shaking.
down there, they fill up soccer stadiums,
Yeah,
50,
kangaroos is
60,000.
fighters. You seen it? They stand on
Yeah.
their tail and get it shaking. Like,
Yeah.
shout to the people. What are you talking about?
Jason Maloney, Saul Sanchez threw down for 12 rounds.
Yeah, what a fight, man.
It turned out to be a majority decision in favor of Maloney. One judge had it 114 a
a
draw.
draw, which
I'm good
I,
with that.
I'm
Valid.
definitely good with that.
The other two judges scored it 116-112.
That's
King
8 to
Kai in the
4.
building.
8 rounds to 4. Some
Yeah.
might feel too wide, but then again, I did see Sanchez take his he lost his foot off the gas for like rounds 10 and 11. I feel like he took his foot off the gas and Maloney stepped on him. Maloney is the champion. Maloney is the top ranked fighter. You have to beat me. Beat me to take my strap on my network, quote unquote, right?
yeah,
This is my show.
Promotion is everything. Yeah.
Sanchez closed out in the 12th round, you know when you get the 10 seconds?
Yeah. He went ham.
They both was just letting it off. That's how you close the show. And had this fight went either way, or had it been a draw, I ain't mad. Shout out to Jason Maloney. He still
Yeah.
remains the champion. Are they gonna run it back? Please do. Please do. And make that shit a co-main event on any fucking
They
card.
gonna need a
Top
while,
Ranked
though.
Yeah.
They need to recover.
Yeah. I mean, that
It's
was
gonna
that.
need some recover
Run
time.
that shit back
Back.
whenever y'all ready. Put that shit as the co-main event to whatever card Top Rank has.
Bring it back
Yeah.
to the summer.
Make it a main event in Australia and go get the bag.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And what's crazy is when you look at Jason Maloney, he only has 2 L's. Uno.
27-2 with 19 knockouts.
A split decision loss to Manny Rodriguez, who's a current champion at 118.
Two-time champion.
My man Manny. And he lost to one of the Area 51 residents.
you're right.
Mr.
And-
UFO.
In a way. So, there's nothing wrong with that. So he didn't lose to no bums.
Those 2 losses is better than some of them niggas wins.
And
Correct.
Maloney's 33 now.
Yeah.
So he's hitting towards the end of
Yeah,
his
yeah,
career,
yeah.
right?
And he's
He's headed
still-
towards the second half, end of his career, and he's fighting at championship level.
Correct. And that was, look, man, when it comes to whatever race, whatever nationality, they all come to fight. But we know when the Mexicans come, it's just something different about them when they come in. Saul Sanchez did everything in his power.
Gold management.
To fight that Mexican style fight. But like you mentioned, he did slow down. I just think that has to do a lot with his conditioning. And you really don't see that. And Maloney,
He was the pressure early. Maloney was looking to
more on the
bounce around
back
and
foot.
box.
Yeah,
He was more on the back
Until
foot.
he figured out this is not what's gonna happen. This
Yeah.
guy's on my ass.
Yes, he had to
kinda
fight him.
flipped it a
He
little
had
bit.
to
He
fight him.
flipped it
He
a
had
little
to
bit.
fight. Yes,
flipped it a
yes.
little
He
bit,
said, listen, and Sanchez was landing
Taylor,
them
what it do?
uppercuts.
King Kyle, what it do? Yo, Buzz, what's up, baby?
Yeah, boss.
Yeah,
What up, though?
Buzz, we gotta link up, man.
Yeah, man. And again, man, it was definitely the fight of the night. Two fighters that deserves all the credit, because as fans, that's what we want to see, right? We want to see good fights. You know, doesn't matter who we root for, we want to see good fights. And again, man, these guys, they put on a show. That was main event worthy fight.
Definitely.
Like if that was
Yeah.
the main event, everybody
That's what
would have
I'm
been
saying.
happy. So you gotta respect it. I know a lot of people. I know there's a lot of quote unquote boxing fan. Oh, I don't see those small weight classes. Then you're not a boxing fan, homie. You're a casual that only likes certain fighters, and that's fine. I'm not knocking you, but don't call yourself a hardcore. Because if you,
know
do,
what
I'm going to DDT you like Jake the
You know-
Snake in 93.
You know what I want to see,
Don't play
fellas,
with me.
on that fight?
plexum.
Hello.
Since we're on that topic, I would like
But
to
that-
see.
But Mo, hold on, Mo. Now, Mo.
Mo, get him, Mo.
Nah, great
Maloney,
fight. Great,
Maloney, no
great-
baloney.
Maloney not
Maloney
baloney, Mo.
not-
Maloney
Listen.
not Oscar Myers, bro.
Maloney. Maloney brothers. Listen, like you said, they from across the pond. Can't take nothing away from them. They both are
from the land
passionate
of
Now,
down
fighters.
under.
across the pond.
They from the
They
land
from
of
across.
down
That's the
under.
UK.
The under.
They're from
They-
other side
they
of the
going
world.
Those is in
under.
Jupiter somewhere.
Excuse me, mate. They go the Aussies, Aussie, mate.
They Aussies.
The Aussies.
Crocodile Dundee
Yeah,
and
shout
them.
out to my Aussies, my peoples in Australia.
Fosters.
A lot of my chefs over there, but
Australian for beer.
yeah, but no, like they're grinders, they go getters, they come from the mud. You know, Jason is a
Yes.
little bit more polished than his brother, but either one of them you're gonna get a good fight. That fight was a really good fight. I didn't have the first scorecard I agree with. The last one, which was like what 116, 112, something like that.
Yeah,
I didn't agree.
two of them.
I didn't agree how far that was. I probably could have went with like 115, 112, something like that. I could understand, but like you said, either way, it was a way under the scale. I do agree though that he did let his foot off the gas, and in order to beat Jason Maloney, you're gonna have to really go in there for war and claim the territory, because he's not gonna stop, and that's what he didn't do. He went all the way to the 12 rounds, and he's willing to go out on his shield, and that's how they do in Australia. So it was a great fight. What I would like to see, what I would like to see, since
Big fight, we're gonna talk about him in a minute.
since we're talking about that fight, I would like to see them as a co-main event, and the main event would be Rafael Espinosa versus Roby Ramirez rematch.
Oh,
That will be a
Run a
fire
double
top
rematch?
rank card. A
Okay.
double rematch.
Four corners matchmaking.
That's what we do.
Double
That's what we
rematch.
do.
And listen, the Revenge of the Wrath. We call the title the Revenge of the Wrath. Because both of those fights would be a great fight.
Yo,
Guys are
Mo,
trying to get
they ain't give us our percentage yet. You giving away too much. You know? But you holler at us if you need any ideas. Or
Yeah,
you
you
know,
know.
we here. We just need that percentage kicked in. You know, a little
Yeah.
back end maybe.
that's
Yeah,
it.
so,
But yeah,
I
those would
mean-
be two good fights.
Definitely, man. Also, there's been a couple of fights announced as of late, right? We got
right.
Camboso's
Since we
Lomachenko, what,
Let's
April?
Let's keep it at top rank. Let's keep it
All
at
right.
top rank. Top rank did that last week. Better Beef picks up another victory. He remains champion. And Billy is now introduced to the masses. He's at 168. He's coming through. Sanchez and Maloney Great job. Salute. Blessings to you guys. And we want to see it again if y'all plan on doing that. But Top Rank Boxing is starting to open up and show their card. We know that the month of February is loaded. They got Teofimo Lopez returning. They got Oshaki Foster here in Madison Square Garden. Ofacio Falcon is on the card.
Yeah.
Holla at Ofacio
Yeah.
Falcon. Go check his link in the bio. Get your tickets. If you at Underground Gym, if you training at Underground Gym, go get your tickets. If you from the BX and you claim to be Team Falcon, go get your tickets. We better see y'all at the theater, Madison Square Garden, February 16th.
Pull up.
Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. Oscar Valdez, Liam Wilson is looking to be the matchup that they setting up. Phoenix, Arizona, which has become a hot spot, become a hotbed for boxing.
And it's hot.
Oscar Valdez is home field advantage. Liam Wilson was just down there fighting Navarrete. Listen, great 130-pound matchup between two opponents that lost last year to Navarrete and are looking to get themselves back in title contention.
Drop Navarrete as well.
Oh, no, listen. Valdez was dominated by Navarrete. Wilson dropped Navarrete.
Yes.
But he was knocked out.
Yeah.
Valdez went the decision. So, you see...
Yeah, Valdez didn't look the same after that
You see the
fight.
matchup? You see the matchup? That's good matchmaking by Top Rank.
I hope his eyes all right.
March 29th. They looking to do that
Yeah.
March 29th, which is also a Friday night. Listen, fight fans, please be on point for Friday nights, Sunday nights, Thursday nights. Boxing is all around the schedule. If the NBA and the MLB and the NFL could be Thursdays and Sundays and Mondays, not just the weekends, why can't boxing?
Why not?
Yo,
tuning
X, just
in.
to jump in there, we can't forget about this Saturday, January 20th. The ladies is getting
No,
in.
we gonna get there, Mo. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. We gonna get there.
That's a Top
We
Rank
gonna
card
get
is
there.
fire.
Just giving out some info on some of the cards that have been announced lately on what's coming out. Also, like we were just saying, the Aussies, Lomachenko and George Kambosos, Australia, IBF IBF lightweight title is on the line. Talk to me, people. This is a fight that was supposed to happen, but Lomachenko decided to step back because of the war that was going on in the Ukraine, and Devin Haney stepped in. So, we gonna get it finally. Kambosos and Lomachenko. I don't know how y'all feeling about that one. Are y'all hyped about that one?
Chris was good.
Absolutely not.
Why
First
not?
Of all,
Why not, son?
I'm gonna tell you, boxing with Chris. What up, my brother?
Chris, what it do?
It's my guy. Yeah, check out my man Boxing with Chris too, man. Got an excellent channel.
Definitely.
My brother know his stuff, and he's Four Corners family.
For sure.
For sure. Shout out to Chris.
Lomachenko, Kambosos. First of all, you guys know there's one fight I don't like. His name is George Kambosos. I just don't like him. He's a Kambozo.
Yo,
Cambozo.
yo, y'all disrespecting the former unified lightweight
Nah,
champion of the
please.
world.
Hey, yo,
He
you know what's
struck
crazy? I won
lightning.
money on him that
Listen,
night, too.
he struck lightning in the bottle. Let's call it like it is. What has he done since? He just got
What
cooked.
have you done
His
for
last
me
fight,
lately?
What you have?
Haney,
Yo, Uno,
and
we're on
he
the same
fought him
page.
2 times. They fought 24 rounds. If he won 2 rounds, that's a lot in 24 rounds. So he didn't do nothing.
How about
then,
Maxie?
Wow.
Then he fought. Hold on, I'm getting there. Then he fights my man Maxie Hughes
The
from the
Cowboy.
UK.
Robbery.
The Cowboy. Maxie
Got
Hughes
robbed.
cooked his ass in Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma.
And then they give it to Kambosos.
Word.
And he there strutting like he did something like, yeah, I won this fight. Shut your ass up. Now Lomachenko gonna go over there and end him.
He gonna
needs
really
to
beat him
end
up.
him. The only thing
Lomachenko by knockout?
the only thing Kambosos got
TKO.
good is he's a tough
He
fighter.
need
I
one
give
of
him
those.
that.
Loma
Need
need
one.
one of
Need
those.
one.
It's been a while.
Lomo's gonna cook him.
My boy Ray,
Half-
Ray is saying he's going with Kambosos on this one.
It's fine. He could go with Cam.
Kambosos.
He gonna lose his money, but it is what it is. He better not bet. It's not. It's look. The bottom line is this: Kamboso is just he just irritates me, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like him. and no one can really
Talk
say
about it.
The only thing we could say that he's tough. He has no technique. He has no skill. He has no jab.
he's down
he
to
has
go all
no
night, though.
movement.
Yeah, he's
but
tough,
he's
he's
tough.
tough,
Don't
he's
get me wrong. See, Kambosos is that dude at the bar you don't want to fight. Right? Yeah, I give you that. I give you that. At the bar, you like, nah, he got it. He gonna give you the B-hop. Let's go to the bathroom, and you ain't coming out. You gonna be slumped. You gonna face gonna be in that urinal. But in the boxing ring, he's full, bro. If Tio would have fought a smart fight like he did when he fought what's my man?
He was feeling himself. T.O. was feeling himself. Though.
Josh.
When he just Josh Taylor.
Before
Bro, that
Josh
would have been
Taylor.
an easy 11-1. But he wanted to be in there. He wanted to bang, and he fought Kambosos. His only way of winning that fight was for Tio to fight that style, and that's what happened.
The Dream says Kambosos should fight Barbosa for the Unified Bum Championship. Yo, Dream, you can't be talking about my man Barbosa like that, you heard?
Yo, Dream, you right, my brother. I agree. That shit is the retire fight. You got Special Ed Riley, and you said Cambozo. Oh my God, what a fight. That shit is funny. But anyway, man, look.
Big Mo.
It's happening.
Big Mo. Let me hear what Big Mo got to say about Kambosos, Lomachenko, and Valdez, Liam Wilson announcement.
Wait, the Lomachenko fight. I'm going with the old head, man. I'm going with Loma on this one. I don't see nothing that George could do, man. Like, I don't see nothing that he could do. If he was giving Devin Haney issues, what you think he gonna do to George Kambosa, bro?
Exactly.
He gonna destroy. He gonna cook him. And Devin Haney is 20 times more talented as a boxer than Kambosa, bro. We saw that twice. So it's no comparison, man. It's no comparison. It's gonna be a good night of boxing for Loma. Loma will be world champion once again. That's my prediction for that fight.
Absolutely.
And,
Mo, what's your
what's the
favorite
other
movie?
fight you said? My favorite
I'm
movie?
gonna ask, what's your favorite or one of your favorite movies?
Depends what kind of movie we talking about.
No, just a movie, regular movie.
A regular movie? Harlem Nights.
All right. You know how the movie ends, right?
Yeah.
No matter how many times you watch it, you know how it ends, right?
Yeah, I do.
And so Kambosos, I know how this is gonna end. He gonna get fried. And if he wins, it's gonna be another robbery.
They
I'm
down
telling
in
you.
Australia. They down in Australia.
Yeah.
We've seen worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We saw what they did to Pac-Man down there.
Oh yeah. They did.
Yeah.
Jeff Horn?
That's
Oh yeah.
Jeff Horn.
Yeah. They. Whew. I'm glad they didn't do Haney. Well, they couldn't. That would have been a riot if they would have took that from
clearly
Haney.
dominated him, man.
That was super domination. But
Now,
but
continuing.
real quick before you
Tell
go
me.
to speaking the top rank, real quick, Sandor Martin,
New signing.
another
New signing.
junior welterweight.
New
out
signing
to
over
Sandor
at
Martin.
Top Rank.
co-promotional
One of
deal.
the most avoided, slept on, and not spoken about 140 pounders in the division. Sandor Martin, the Spaniard. He sports a record of 42 wins, 3 losses, 15 by way of KO. Sandor Martin bursted on the scene when he was the opponent for the return of Mikey Garcia,
Garcia.
and he won a 10-round decision.
Wow. Yeah, he caught us
Shocked
by
the world.
surprise. Oh yeah.
And then he came back, and I think he fought Felix Diaz.
Double J.
James Jarrett. Yeah.
Yo.
Jeff Jarrett, right?
All right, we back, we back.
Ladies and gentlemen, tune in. Don't just disappear. We right back. It's so cold outside. It's freezing our fucking wiring in here.
Real.
But guess what? Can't stop, won't stop.
Nah. Take that back.
You heard? We back, baby. Yeah, man. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. You hear me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, boxing fans of all ages? You are now tuned in to Four Corners Boxing, presenting to you 15 rounds of boxing each and every week. Every Wednesday, we are live and direct. If we got a guest, you better tune in. If we don't, you still got to tune in because we got to put you on to what's coming up, to what just happened, to what's next, to what 2024 holds in the year of boxing for us, man. We live and direct for y'all from the Bronx, New York. James, 40 Central. James Bond is behind the lenses, continuing to keep this shit going, you hear me? Lights might go out, but we gonna always put them back on, you hear me? The light bulb is lit just like my boys in the Luminous Lifestyle, you hear me? We gonna keep this shit wavy just like my boys at the Wavy Life, you heard? RSK Apparel, what's happening, you heard? This is what we do.
All right.
Yumi, what it do?
But X, you already know one thing we do here. We show love to the woman.
We show love to the ladies because the ladies show us love too. Because the ladies get busy in the ring too. You hear me? Shout out to my girl Kayla, man. Follow and check out her page, The Only Kayla. She's doing what she do: music, sports, fashion, and film. Just like that's Four Corners. You hear me? She got it all locked down. You hear me? This weekend in boxing, it's the ladies that got it locked down. Saturday, Michaela Mayer is moving up to 147 pounds. She's taking on the champion, IBF champion, Natasha Jones. They about to get it scrapping down in the UK, mate.
Oh, yeah. And we know Michaela, man, she's
former unified champion at 130 pounds.
Have a controversial loss
to Alicia.
Good fight. Could have
gone
either way.
140. She skipped 135. She went straight to 140.
And we seen women taking risks, man. This is
come on.
There's never been. I've never seen a run like this in women's boxing, man. The last 3 to 4 years has been nothing but phenomenal for women's boxing, and it's only getting better.
Mo's back.
Yeah, Mo's back.
Okay.
And it's Michaela, she welterweight. Natasha Jonas. Again, she's going to enemy territory, and that's what fighters do, man. You don't complain where I'm going to fight. We could fight in your living room. I don't care. I'm going to beat you. That ain't going to matter. If I'm better than you, I'm better than you. It don't matter where we fight.
That's real talk.
So I expect it to be a good scrap. I just would like to see Michaela Mayer in this fight really put her foot to the pedal and really go for it and leave no doubt.
Yes, you seem a little hesitant.
At times, absolutely. And you're fighting in foreign territory. So this, I hate the same.
Not first time though.
It's not. But still, if it's a close fight, you kind of know where they're gonna lean to.
She's going up to a new division as well.
Yeah.
You gotta beat the champ to be the champ.
So she better bring it. So I'm gonna go with Michaela, man, in a tough decision.
I've never really seen Natasha Jones. I've seen of a lot of Michaela Mayer. Top Rank Boxing has been bringing her up. They made her unified champ. Again, the fight with Alicia was close. That was also in the UK. So both of them, non-UK fighters, fought in the UK on the undercard of I think it was Clarissa? I think it was a Clarissa Shields undercard.
Against
Calhoun?
No,
against
the
big girl, man.
The European.
Yeah, it was undisputed.
The German
for them. Forget her name.
Remember Uno?
Shit.
I can't recall.
Savannah Marshall.
Savannah Marshall.
Oh, yeah,
Savannah
Marshall.
Yeah.
She's the big white.
The big
Yes,
white
yes,
girl,
yes,
man,
yes,
from the
yes.
UK over
Not
there.
being racist or nothing, you know, she's just big white girl.
No, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We could say the big Spanish girl too. It is.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody.
Calling it like it is, man.
That's
Ain't
all
nothing
it is.
racist over here, man. If you got a certain problem with the way things are saying, address your shit and we'll let you know correctly that it ain't even like that. You heard me?
Correct.
Call it like it is. We come from where we come from and we mixed in with everybody. You hear me?
Oh, yeah.
My skin might be a little light, but I'm black as they come. You hear me?
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
get it twisted, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Boricua, morena, Boricua,
Boricua.
morena. What y'all
Chicken
want to do?
wings,
Y'all don't
French
want no
fries.
smoke with the blacks and the Puerto Ricans over here, dog. I tell you that. You gonna get smoked out. You hear me?
Oh yeah.
James Bond is behind the film with the. You feel me?
Scope.
Big Mo is on the background right there, the heavyweight champ with them. His hands is 5 times the size of mine. Come on, dog. Don't play with me. I got some hitters. You hear me? To the left, to the right, left,
yeah.
front, back, however you want to do it. We cover all 4 corners over here. Don't play with me. No racist shit over here, dog. We call it like it is. You hear me? If you whack, you whack. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, and still you get some respect because you step into the ring. Savannah's not whack. Savannah beat Franchon for undisputed super middleweight.
And
so-
Franchon just beat a homegirl from Jersey.
What's my girl?
Khadijah Green.
Orlando. They just
Mo,
beat
what's her name, Mo?
Shadasia Green.
Shadasia Green.
Shadasia Green.
But
Pardon.
Savannah is the undisputed champ, but she had to release her titles because she had a hand injury. So she let these two, Shadasia and Franchon, fight. And I guess Savannah and Franchon gonna have to run it back again.
King Khan's asking, do we think Bumgarner and Shields will ever fight at 147?
I don't know. Listen, Alicia's working that shit. You heard? Alicia's pumping it, man.
Yeah. I don't think Clarissa is gonna go that low. I think 147 to drain her. I mean, I would love to
She
see
said
the
she
fight.
gotta come
I
up
think
top.
maybe a 154. Maybe that's reasonable. That means that she's gonna have to go up a couple of weight classes.
She's the champ she's undisputed at 130. And she's just been found not guilty.
Oh, yeah, from her testing, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't do the testing.
She took long enough, guys.
You know what I'm saying?
Technology
Listen.
as well, I would have thought that should be next.
All I know is that
Exactly.
not guilty.
You
Y'all
already
got
know.
to feel me. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Alicia for
But you
doing
know,
that.
with also, you know, speaking of that, you know, we also, I mean, even though I know next Wednesday we'll get into it more, but we also got women fighting next Saturday, man. We got Fondora's sister, Gabriela Fondora, and you know she's fighting New York City's own
Mexico contra Puerto Rico, California against New York City. You hear me?
Christina Cruz, and we was in the building her last fight.
Yeah, Christina's
We
been
s-
kicking ass at
we-
Boxing Insider at Sony Hall.
We spoke to her, and you know she's cool.
The Hell's Kitchen Kid.
Yeah, man. So
Bro, let me get one of them shit.
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
Where
You know what?
busting them down? You know what, man?
You know
I'm trying
what,
to
man?
deny it. Listen, man.
Yeah.
You
Stop
know,
fighting the Uno.
Listen, man. 30
Sour
years,
power.
No cavities, man.
Sour
You know what I'm
power.
saying?
Sour
No
Power, they the
cavities.
best.
Yeah, no
I
cavities.
be
You heard?
real, you know what I'm saying? But the sour straws is classic, man.
I don't do too much
Cold.
candy, but when I do, it's the Sour Power.
Oh. Also, speaking of fights that were announced, Bing Bang Zang Jigalang Gang Gang against Joseph Parker, the co-main event for Joshua and Gano, which they had the press conference
That's the first
yesterday.
one.
Or the other day.
Saudis.
Simon, did y'all see Josh? Did you see Josh?
Talk
He
to the
locked
heavyweight
in.
champ, man. Talk to
He
the
locked
heavyweight
in.
champ, bro.
Big Mo, this is your lane right here.
He locked in.
The heavyweights is coming back outside the play. What's going on?
Oh man, listen.
While we bust down these-
Listen,
Sour
Joshua,
Powers.
Joe Parker, pay attention to that fight, man. Saudi Arabia, March 8th. Tune in,
Yo.
people. Joe Parker and Zayn,
She give me the
Big
eye.
Bang Zang, co-main event. Gonna be a great fight. Right now, Big Bang Zang is the intern. He's the number one ranked
Interim
for the
WBO
intern.
champ.
WBO. So that is Usyk. So he gonna probably be on the waiting list for that because you know they got their big fight coming up. But then you got Anthony Joshua going against Ngannou, and yeah, Joshua got this look in his eye, like he ain't smiling, he ain't playing. He said, and after the press
That's how he
conference,
been playing, man.
he said, "Look, I'm not playing no games, and I'm not here to dance. I'm not here to play games." So it's gonna be an interesting fight, man. He got to be on his P's and Q's because you know one shot could change the fight, and he don't want to get caught with that powerful right that Ngannou got. Because a lot of people don't get up like Fury. Fury's one of very few heavyweights that get hit with powerful shots from knockout guys and get back up.
Yeah,
So Joshua got to, for real. So Joshua got to be mindful of that and don't go in there and try to overstep, do something he not. Let the fight come to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be an interesting fight. It's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be more interesting than what people think it is.
Yeah, I tell you this. Ngannou said, you know, that Joshua was, you know, more respectful. He said Fury was, you know, more of a jokester. And I mean, look,
that's their personality. So you know, dealing with that.
Ngannou as a person, I love his story. I love where he came from. You love to see it, man, because it's kind of us.
To riches, baby.
When we look in the mirror, that's us. You know what? Well, you know, thank God that you know we weren't homeless, but we come from the struggle, right? And it's still a struggle. So to see him where he's at, it's a beautiful thing, right? This is just talking about his story. Now let's talking about as a fighter. If Ngannou, one, is competitive against Joshua, it's gonna look very, very bad for the heavyweight division.
He will be. He will be.
And he shouldn't. And I'm gonna tell you why. Guys.
He was competitive against Fury.
I know, and that should have.
He put the number one heavyweight in the world down.
He did, and that should have never happened. Because when you're looking, they've been doing this for years. Fury, Joshua, these guys are established fighters, extensive amateur career. Joshua Olympian. I mean, bro, there's no reason that Ngannou should be competitive against him. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Iron Mike in his corner.
Your second heavyweight fight against
the top three. He fought number one.
Yes.
Now he's fighting, if arguably number two, number three.
And again, the reason why I say this, guys, so you're gonna tell me, right? If Ngannou again loses a competitive fight, we'll be like, yo, Joshua didn't look good, but he get the decision. You're gonna tell me that the heavyweight division is in a good place when Fury and Joshua barely beats Ngannou, a guy that's never fought a heavyweight. I don't care if he's fought MMA. I don't care he's one of the hardest punchers of all combat sports. It's a different thing when you're in that ring. And that would just show us how bad the heavyweight division is when you just could get someone like Ngannou that could come in and compete with the best heavyweights in the world. No, guys, that shouldn't be happening. I'm sorry.
He comes from a tribe of warriors.
True, and
different type of fight.
He's a warrior.
So now it's just, I'm just saying
his knuckle game is superior.
I'm just saying,
that's how he wins UFC fights.
Listen, my thing is, okay, when Josh fought Ruiz, right?
Yeah.
And he looked, it's fights these dudes look bad, and technically, outside of the top dudes, heavyweight division is kind of in trouble. That's just the
one shot.
That might be the reality of it. It might be a new wave of fighters that need to come through, like the young Big Baby Andersons or whatever. But at the top of it,
make them say,
at the top of it, it's about to be time for that new class, that new wave of fighters. And maybe Ngannou's is not. I'm not saying is that something good, but him shaking things up maybe make these other dudes get back on their shit. I don't think Josh is gonna go in there. If Josh would have fought him before Fury did, his approach might be different. See what I'm saying? So, like you said, I think Josh's
coming
approach
correct.
is on some shit like you
coming
said,
correct.
like dogs.
I'm not going to look like this ninja.
I'm not going to let it look like
He can.
Exactly.
Listen.
You know but that's good that Ngannou's involved because he's the one that's making them do that.
Ngannou's not in the UFC, even in the UFC. He ain't never been a ground and pound type of ninja. His shit was straight, boom, uppercut, boom, putting ninjas the fuck out with these. That's what got Conor McGregor the Mayweather fight, right? It's not just that, oh, he's a star. Okay, he did have star power. He does have a whole country behind him. You know what I'm saying? He sells. He's selling millions on pay-per-view over there. But he also put ninjas out. The knockout is what sells in boxing.
That's right.
The knockout is what sells in all
In
combat
MMA,
sports.
yeah.
If you kicking ninjas' heads off, it's the
You sell it.
knockout.
Correct.
So-
No. And we know that. We mentioned that before, right?
And-
what you come to see in baseball? The home run.
Home run.
And basketball,
Give
the
baseball
slam
the
dunk or
steroids
the
again.
three. And in
Baseball
football,
is-
the long pass. And boxing's the knockout. We know that. Again, I'm just talking about as far as that's just like imagine what's that dude's name? Sean O'Malley,
Sean O'Malley. He's knocking ninjas out.
UFC, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what division he fights in because I don't follow UFC. I know he mentioned Tank's name, right? So that's like he's
a
going
featherweight.
there.
He's a featherweight, which is lightweight in boxing.
All right, so that's like him going.
He's like
fight
126,
Tank,
bro.
right? He fights Tank. Tank is established. Tank is cooked, and he's competitive with Tank in his first fight. And it's not, again, guys, it's two different worlds.
Look at the guy Sean Strickland, who's the middleweight champion now in UFC.
And yo, UFC
He-
don't get hyped that we giving y'all Sean right now.
Combat sports.
Nah, I ain't giving them no bell.
Yo, check it.
That's a
Sean
fact.
Strickland beat Adesanya with a boxing with a fake Mayweather
funny ear,
show
right?
cross.
The white boy with the funny ear?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the funny ear.
Bro, he didn't get on no kicking shit. He beat pound for pound one
got
of
a
the
funny
best
ear.
UFC fighters with a boxing style. And then Sean Strickland, he likes to spar with a lot of fighters. Pereira also beat Adesanya. Pereira be in the ring with a lot of boxers. We've seen him with Khalil Cole sparring. You know what I'm saying? Like
What I'm saying is this.
But they-
Go ahead.
what I'm saying is this. In the sport of combat sports, it only takes one shot. And when you're in the heavyweight division,
Yeah.
That's all you need. That's all it is.
Correct.
they hit the floor
No,
hard.
which is true. That's one of the divisions where pretty much everyone has a shot
And
due
also,
to the
man,
one
not-
punch.
Not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Michigan,
Let's
go
be for
ahead,
real.
Michigan,
Let's be for
Michigan
real.
State Warriors, the Wolverines. What are they, the Wolverines?
Wolverines.
The
Come
Michigan
on,
State
bro.
Wolverines.
Don't say Michigan
champions
State.
right
Don't
here.
say Michigan.
It's not Michigan
No,
State.
not Michigan State. They the Spartans. We don't do that.
Spartans.
Down to the Fab
No, the
Five, too.
Wolverines.
They reunited this past weekend at the
Listen,
games. Go ahead.
I wasn't here last week to shout my team out.
Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit.
Michigan Wolverines, 2023 national champions, college football, because I talk that shit too. I'm the maniac, football maniac, college basketball maniac, and the boxing maniac. You know what I'm saying? But I do the boxing because it's all year round. You know what I'm saying? These other sports are seasonal. You hear me? Hold on, I'm talking that shit. Hold on. Where my apron at? I'm cooking right now. Yo, I'm in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen. You ain't nobody getting me out of here. But nah,
Let's
listen.
be for real, though.
No, look.
Fury ain't taking that serious.
All right, so that's what I look.
He
Uno,
did.
you're right. Back to regular scheduling program. I just think this is what I'm saying. Ngannou has a shot. I'm not saying that he doesn't. I'm not saying he can't beat Joshua because he can. If I'm saying he can't, then I'm being biased.
Right.
I'm not being realistic. But Joshua is a seasoned boxer, Olympian. He been doing this kind of combat for long,
This
right?
Josh.
This Josh.
Not the nigga that was coming to the fights worried about being a supermodel and all that other shit. I like the no smile nigga with his hands.
Yeah, and you mentioned that
Yeah,
in his
I'm
last
trying-
press
Have you
conference
seen it?
against Otto Wallen,
Yeah.
and he understands. I think you
Yeah.
did mention something, Uno. I think Ngannou did put all the heavyweight division on notice. They said, "Oh, nah, this dude, we can't sleep
And
on
it's
him."
because it was Fury. It'd
Correct.
be different if he just came in and fought some regular heavyweight.
Correct.
It's Fury, so it's
'Cause-
technically top down.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. So he arguably beat the best heavyweight.
And all
right?
he has to do is look good to win, technically.
There
That's
you
all you
go.
gotta do.
Because he wins the story,
Exactly.
right? Because the story is he's not even supposed to be competitive.
So holla at him. So talk to the camera's right there. Talk
Yeah.
to Josh. Don't talk to Josh, man. Tell him what he better not let this nigga do this.
Listen,
Talk to this nigga, Josh.
listen, Mike. You
Talk
better
to
go in there, you bloody bastard.
You bloke.
You better go in there and cook Ngannou. Let him know, remind him that, listen, Playboy, we love your story. We love you as a person. Ain't nothing personal, because this is business. Because that's what they fighting. The Saudis, again, call them Santa Claus, because they come with the bag. They come with the bag, because they the real Santa Claus. Here, Merry Christmas.
No white beards.
No white beards.
beards.
though. And they not, no white beards. They just come with the bag. Ho, 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 hold that. And you say
You know how
no.
gangster the excellency is?
Yeah, excellence.
During
Right?
the
Your
conference,
Excellency.
He told him, I don't want to speak English. I'm speaking Arabic.
There you go. When you
No.
My shit.
when
The
you got
kingdom.
money,
No,
The
he's
you
kingdom.
can talk like that.
I'm not talking English.
Don't let me get
I can
rich.
talk English, but y'all
I've
not
been a-
getting that.
If I get rich, like bro, I'm speaking a language nobody know. I'm like aga boo boo ba la la la.
Yeah, that-
Yo,
they-
come
they-
on.
it's not even
Why-
rich with
Why
them.
you
It's
talking
like-
like that?
That level
Boo boo
above
ba
wealth.
boo
Yo,
ba
is there
ka
a
bing.
level above wealth?
Don't play
There has
with
to be
me.
a word for that. We gotta come up with a word.
Yo, X, I like
Yo.
this belt though. Here,
Check
this
it
shit is
out. Check
heavy.
it out, man. This shit heavy, right?
Yeah, yeah, shit is heavy,
It's
bro.
heavy
I
for the
pawned this
champ. You
shit.
heard the football fantasy
He the champ.
Dog League 2023-24 season champion of the world. It's your boy Fight Night X, baby.
Unfortunately, the Packers had to close the casket on the Cowboys
Oh,
last
man.
week.
Moving on. Moving on. Moving on.
Yes, move on,
Hey,
please.
yo, Buzz. I
Let's
was
get to
not
these
taking
rounds.
a dump. You heard? I had
Let's
to go
get to-
take
let's
number
get-
one. Not number
Let's get to
two.
these rounds. Let's get to these rounds. Let's stay on
My
schedule.
boy
Let's get to these
Kingston
rounds.
Wilder is done.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Let's get to
listen,
these rounds.
well,
Let's stay on
oh,
course.
I told you, I spoke to Wilder. He just accepted a job in Chuck E. Cheese. He's gonna be the bouncer on the 101 2/5. You heard? Listen, man, he made money. He's rich, but he just want a side hustle because
Yo.
fighting ain't it.
Fellas,
Not what I saw last fight.
we ain't got much until these next couple weeks start
Yeah.
to roll on. So let's close out
Yeah.
right here. The Zone Boxing. Shout out to the Zone Boxing.
Yes.
You know, Matchroom and Golden Boy. It's over at the Zone. We know that a lot of these Saudi fights are happening on the Zone as well. Day of Reckoning. Now we have February 17th. Top Rank Boxing, the Heavyweight Undisputed Championship, and the Zone. They're both showing this on pay-per-view. Usyk and Fury. We know Joshua
Yes.
and Ngannou, as we just spoke on. They stacking up these cards. But shout out to Esperanza, Mujer de Fuego. Follow her on the gram. Down in LA. You hear me? She held it down this weekend, this week
Yes,
right
sir.
here. Yesterday, she was at Media Day at Golden Boy's new office. She got us some great footage. Thank you for the great snaps. I'm going to hook you up with Corner Pocket Shot. He going to give you the lessons that he gave me on how to snap, you know what I'm saying? And record and get these media days going. Munguia, Ryder, they were down in Golden Boy's new headquarter offices down in LA. Esperanza, Mujer de Fuego on the gram. Check her out. She's a fight fan. She always holds it down. She's the West Coast. You hear me? She's Four Corners West. She keeps us locked in and in tune.
Oh, yeah.
And she holds it down for us on the other side of the country. You hear me? USA, what's up? She had it locked yesterday. And Munguia, Ryder, early media day. The card is stacked. We know that the body, Oscar Colasso, is on the card. They
Yes.
got David Pacasio on the card.
Yes.
The
other
Darius
Fulgham.
Fulgham.
Oh man, that's
And
stacked.
as you said earlier, Christina Cruz and Gabriel
Sweet poison.
Gabriel Fondura. Mo, Christina Cruz, Gabriela Fondura, the ladies. You
Yo,
know
she
Mo love the
fight like her
ladies.
brother, bro.
Talk
Yo,
to me.
she's a beast.
Oh, Christina Cruz, man, we already know she got heart. She's going in there. She's gonna compete.
Manny Fresh, what up?
Blood, sweat, and tears. She's gonna put on the fight, but she's going against a tough fighter. She's going against Gabrielle Sweet Poison Pandora. She spars with her big brother. She spars with her little big brother. You know,
Hello, big brother.
her little big brother. So this is gonna be an interesting fight. And she got cracked. She got reach. Anything, if you know anything about that Fundora family, you know they got pop. You know they got their hands to make you do the spaghetti leg dance.
Yeah,
So
they come to fight.
yeah,
We're going to get in depth next Wednesday.
It's going to be a good
Shout.
fight. Tune in. I'm looking forward to it. And shout out to Gabrielle Sweet Poison Fundora for her co-promotion deal just signed with Golden Boy.
Golden Boy Boxing.
Yeah, shout out to
Golden
her
Boy's
with her promotion deal, co-promotional deal. So that's really major for her. So her and her brother are doing some good things in boxing. Hope to see him back in the ring 2024 as well, because it's been a little minute now.
Mo, this is our final round this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for tuning in, locking in with us. We got one more story headline for y'all. Mo, I want to hear your opinion on this because we've been going back and forth, and we know that Ryan Garcia shared the ring with your boy Gervonta Tank Davis this last year in the biggest event in boxing. Ryan Garcia is all over the place. First, Ryan Garcia and Haney is the headline. Ryan Garcia and Haney, they gonna get it on 2024. Then it's Ryan Garcia Rolly. They gonna get it on 2024. Ryan Garcia said, nah, forget it. I'm going after Rolly. Now, Oscar De La Hoya just put out that it looks like Rolly has priced himself out of a Ryan Garcia fight. And Jose Ramirez, the new signing at Golden Boy, former 140-pound unified champion, and Ryan Garcia might be getting it on. What's your thoughts on the latest with Ryan Garcia, man?
Wait, repeat that last part. Ryan Garcia and who? I had a phone call with
Jose Ramirez.
And
The new-
it's a mic.
The newly
Another
sound.
Yeah, we can't we can't solidify anything with Ryan right now.
Everybody's pricing themselves out, apparently.
Right now, when it comes, what's that emoji that you get? Like, I don't know. I'm like that right now with Ryan. Like, I don't know. Next thing you know, he's on a cruise in the Mediterranean. Then the next thing you know, he's back on the west side on Cali. Then next thing you hear, he's in the French quarters having baguettes. And then next thing you know, he's down in Miami, Florida, having Cubanos. I don't know, man. It's just it's too much for him to keep up sometimes.
You see that?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you let how I plug that in. But nah, it's just too much. Like, just pick a lane, pick an opponent, and stick with it, bro. We understand that you're paid, you're living real well off your last fight with Tank, and you're still eating off of that. You probably ain't even touched the other fights you done had, the last two fights after that. We understand. But Ryan, you gotta be active. You can't do this wishy-washy fight because now you're starting to go back to old patterns. You're starting to go back to old patterns where you was the pull-out king. Pause. You used to go into fights. Pause.
Hey,
Come on,
yo.
what's that pause?
Listen,
you used to go in the fight.
The pause committee, we gonna investigate. But go ahead.
No, there's no investigation. There's no investigation if you say it behind
That's
it.
positive or not.
But you can't say you're gonna go in there and have a fight.
One.
Then you're gonna pull them. You're gonna withdraw from the fight. It's leaving.
There you go.
You're gonna withdraw from the fight because it's leaving a bad taste in boxers in the boxing fans' mouth. And after a while, people are tired of hearing you. It's like that old story, the boy who cried wolf. After a while, it's like whatever. People gonna lose interest in you. And right now, his momentum and it's starting to decline. I don't even care if he fights Habibi, the chopped cheese sandwich maker right now. I don't care. Just get in the ring and fight somebody, bro. Like, he's wilding out, and I'm tired of it, man. Like, tired of hearing of it. He's acting like a diva once again.
Not only is his Habibi, he the nigga that always get your order wrong. You know what I mean?
Yo, I said cheese on this.
Every time. You gotta open your shit before you leave the store every time, man. I told you white Americans.
Yes. Oh, man, yeah.
Uno. No. Ryan Garcia, Jose Ramirez is the story
I ain't got
today.
nothing to say about him right now because it's nothing to say.
Yeah.
He might fight him.
He might.
Okay.
Then we're gonna hear Jose Ramirez price himself
He
out.
might have a different trainer. He might be He's a
He
bunch
jogging
of
with Floyd.
He
jogging with Floyd. Trying to get that shoulder roll down, Pac.
Nah, man. Don't do that.
Look,
Don't do that.
Sean.
I say this, and I think we kind of touched on it a little bit on earlier. He's a tough fighter. I give Ryan that, right? I think he's always ready for the smoke, but to me, he's just more of just a popular fighter, right? To me, the only way he'll be world champion if he fights for a vacant and wins. I don't see him beating the world champion to become a world champion. I don't see him developing, the skill sets that he's capable of, right? Because you can see it. He has talent. He doesn't have the skill. You understand? So he got to sharpen up. Now, we know he's with Derrick James. He looked okay in his last fight, but it takes a couple of fights before we start to see a lot of improvement. Are we gonna see that? That remains to be seen. If he fights, he fights. I don't care. These fighters like to be in the limelight now. Everything is this. Nobody want to fight me and this, and I made 30 million. I'm gonna you made. Fight.
Ryan, we cutting your airtime until you got to
and that's
fight,
it, man.
We're done
But
talking
I
about you,
think
It's
that's
over.
that. And until next week.
Till next week.
Ryan
Until
Garcia,
next time.
whether it's Devin Haney, Rolly Romero, or Jose Ramirez,
And he might get cooked.
it's a fight that sells. It's a fight that
Less
does
bag,
numbers.
Smaller bag and fight lose. But we'll talk about you when the time comes.
Correct.
Listen, but
Correct.
one thing for sure,
Oh no.
whether it's Devin Haney, Rolly Romero, or Jose Ramirez, I'm with the shits.
Yeah.
So just pick one out the fucking three already. Give us a date, and let's lock in.
Yes.
Zone Boxing, Golden Boy Boxing 2024, Four Corners Boxing, 15 rounds of boxing 2024.
Oh,
Y'all know what it is and who it is.
Huh?
Every Wednesday night. Tune in
do.
next week. We'll have a special guest for y'all. We working on
Yeah.
that. We
Oh, yeah.
emailing. We
Yeah.
DMing.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
that
hitting
guest is
everybody
already
up. You hear me?
solidified.
So hit us back.
yeah.
That guest is
Y'all.
confirmed.
Check out the
I got the
motherfucking
email.
merch. You hear me? We got the embroidery. We got the vinyl. This ain't no motherfucking Gildan. This
Yes.
ain't Hanes. This
Yes.
is good shit
This
that
ain't-
you can wash 10 times and it's still gonna fit.
Hello.
It ain't gonna shrink.
Hello.
I'm not playing with y'all.
What?
Y'all know what it is and who it is.
What?
The motherfucking 2024 fantasy champion.
You
Fuck
heard-
the Cowboys and that's my team.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen.